Hello, this is Leslie from GDPR Advisors. Special category information, what it is and how it's used, is often something that businesses overlook. So I'm going to take you through what special category information is and the additional controls that you need to have in place to be able to use it. So, first of all, what is special category information? There are some categories of information that are considered in need of additional controls and permissions because they're quite sensitive. And this is information that relates to their racial and ethnic origin, political opinions, religious or philosophical beliefs, trade union membership, genetic data, biometric data where it's used for identification purposes, so fingerprints, eye scanners, that type of thing, data concerning somebody's health, data concerning a person's sex life, and data concerning a sexual orientation. You may capture some of this information without even thinking about it. The most common ones are racial and ethnic origin in things like monitoring forms, data concerning health. If you run events, then you will capture information about allergies that would fit into data concerning health. So there are things that you might not immediately think of as part of your business that you capture, but you may do as part of operating. So those are the various levels. Note, finance information is not special category information, but you would still be expected to look after that information appropriately and secure it. To be able to hold information like this and collect it, you need a secondary condition for processing in place. And these are the conditions for processing special category information. The most common one is explicit consent. And explicit consent is a level up from consent. Explicit consent is where somebody has to say, I am very happy for you to keep this health information on me for the purposes of. So whether that's they tick a box next to that statement or it's verbalised, that's explicit consent. So it's a level up from normal consent. It might be because you have to keep it for employment, social security and social protection purposes. So for example, you would capture health information of your employees in order to pay them statutory sick pay. You would capture information about their ethnic origin as part of monitoring your equal opportunities policy. Vital interests is life and death situations. So somebody may collapse on the floor and you would have to give their information to the paramedics in order for them to be treated appropriately. Not-for-profit bodies. So this is not-for-profit bodies generally that are capturing the special category information as part of the way they work. So for example, I work with a Jewish charity. They collect information, religious information, as part of the way they work. I also have a charity that works with this particular debilitating illness. They capture that information as part of providing the services. So not-for-profit bodies often capture the special category information because it's part of the group that they are particularly working with. So part of what they would capture would be excluded from this. If it's already made public by the data subject, so it's available publicly, then you don't have to have another condition in place. It's for legal claims or judicial acts, so you need it in order to defend a legal claim. It's in public interest with a basis in law. So lots of COVID and collecting information about health fitted into the substantial public interest section. Where it's related to health and social care, again with a basis in law, then that would be the condition you would use. Public health, again, this was frequently used for COVID, so you need to keep the information in order to protect the public's health. Or you're using it for archiving, research and statistics purposes, again, with a basis in law. So when you're collecting special category information, you have to have one of these conditions in place. The most commonly used is explicit consent. If you need some help to go through what you're capturing and the best way to have your secondary condition in place, then please contact us.